Hey guys, what's up? It's Shantina. Hope everyone is enjoying their day today. I wanted to take some time to talk to you because I have a confession to make. I have been procrastinating for quite some time now. And in order for me to get over that procrastination, I literally had to do this video. And my phone is propped up. I was trying to wait to get my camera together and it just wasn't working. So I had to just literally prop it up in my office and give it a go. So bear with me. I got my notes here. I'm going to be coming to you every week, once a week, giving you some things, sharing with you some things on my heart that I hope will bless you and take your life to another level. So today we're talking about the confessions of a procrastinator. So I won 4 sessions with a renowned leadership coach. And this was about 6 months ago. And she asked me, she said, where do you see yourself in a year? So I sat there and I thought, and I said, I see myself talking to a large body of women. And I actually got excited when I said it. And so she was like, great. My job is to get you there yesterday. And so I kind of chuckled and was just like, okay, and so she was like, let's set up some sessions, let's set up for you to speak to these women in about a couple weeks. And I was just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We said next year, we're not talking about right now, but she was like she said, my job is to get you there yesterday. So I'm like, what's the rush? I could, at that moment, think of 50 or over 50 reasons why now at that time wasn't the right time. And so I think she can sense the hesitation in my voice. So she said, let's sit down. We were actually on the phone. So she said, sit down, take a breather, take some time, close your eyes, put your hand to your heart, envision these women and what you would say to them. So I did that, put my hand on my heart, closed my eyes. And I said, there was a time where I believed in myself, but now it was not that time. And now the secret fear, the secret doubt of, and a lack of belief in myself is actually haunting me. And I know I'm supposed to be stepping out on some things and I'm not. And these are the confessions of a procrastinator. And she's just like, whoa, you got to get in this thing. You got to talk about it. So here we are. We're talking about it. At that time, I did the session. It turned out great. But I want to talk to you about what I was going through. And hopefully it will bless you. How many of us are sitting on greatness? How many of us have books, businesses, organizations, things that we know that we're supposed to be doing, but we're not doing them because we're procrastinating, because our good is better than most people's great. So we have settled in good when we know we're called to great. And that was me. I was a secret procrastinator. I felt like, I was called to do something great, but I was just kind of like, I don't know, coasting, and I wasn't fully at peace, because these thoughts just kept coming in my head that, Tina, you are called to do something greater, and why aren't you doing it? So at that time when we had these sessions, I was at a very broken place. And most people on the outside probably didn't know that, but I was very hurt. I was very broken. And I felt like when I got these sessions, God was sending out a lifeline, like, listen, it's time for you to step out. So anyways, I'm looking at my notes to make sure I'm saying everything I'm supposed to say. So on the outside, we look successful, but the inside was secret procrastinators. And that was me. I'm talking to anybody out there and asking, is that you? Are you called to do something great or greater than what you're doing now? And even if it's not something that great, are you called to be greater than what you are right now? Are you allowing yourself to kind of sit there and just stay average and stay complacent instead of going after the dreams that you're called to do? In order for us to get to the other side, we have to be real with ourselves and ask ourselves, why are we really procrastinating? And at that time, for me, it was a lack of belief in myself. I just felt like I had a lot of mess going on. But inside of us, there's a seed of greatness, okay? And that seed sometimes, or all the time, has to be planted in dirt in order for it to grow. So a lot of us are procrastinating because our lives are so messy right now. Maybe you're, hurt, or maybe you're depressed, or maybe you're just unhappy with just how life is going, so you don't feel like you're adequate enough or qualified enough to go out and speak to someone else. But it's not meant for you to stay in that mess. It's meant for you to grow through that mess. And that's what I had to understand, that yes, my life is messy, but it's meant for us to grow through the mess, to get to the other side. So when it's a seed, it has to have the dirt, it has to have the rain, it has to have the sun in order to grow. So when you look at these things, sometimes you have to change your outlook on them and know that God has called you to go through it to get to see what's on the other side of your greatness, what's on the other side of this mess to get to your greatness. So that mess is in our life for a reason. So while I was at let me get my thoughts together. Sorry, I won these sessions because I was actually at a women's empowerment conference, and so like I said, at that time I was broken. And I was sitting there and I had no idea that she was going to speak on greatness. But we went to lunch, and at lunch, my spirit decided at that time to speak to me. And it spoke so fervent and so bright and so brilliant that I was almost shocked that I was hearing this at that time, because like I said, I was at a point where maybe I'm not qualified to hear this. But I want to share with you some keys to greatness that my spirit shared with me. What my spirit told me was, your greatness is deeper than your pain. Your greatness is deeper and bigger than your drama. Your greatness is deeper than your negative thoughts, your wrong mindset, and your mistakes. Your greatness is deeper than your past. Your greatness is stronger and can and will outlast everything that you're going through, including what people have said about you, what you've even said about yourself. That greatness is not going anywhere. It's sitting there. It's a seed, and it's waiting to grow. It's waiting to manifest. It's waiting to flourish and come outside of you. So I'm challenging you today to take this journey with me to get out of procrastination. What does the procrastination look like to you? Because procrastination is honestly a symptom of something else that's going on the inside. And for me, it was a lack of belief in myself. Not that I had never believed in myself. I just didn't believe in myself at that time. But that is the time where you have to grow. You have to take whatever you're going through, change your mindset, change your outlook on it, plant yourself in that dirt, go through it, and grow to greatness. So within the next couple weeks, I'm going to talk to you about the confessions of a procrastinator and how I got to my greatness. So if you're interested, like, share, and I'll be back. All right. It is never too late to be great. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you said about yourself. I don't care what somebody has said about you, baby. It is never too late to be great. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back soon. Bye.